and welcome back to my channel. My name is Teresa and I'm so happy you're here. So for today's video, I wanted to film the mid-year book freakout tag. Is it the middle of the year? No. But am I still gonna film this video? Yes. I don't know why I did that. So it is September when I'm filming this mid-year freakout tag, but I haven't been able to do it yet, just due to some health issues I was dealing with, and haven't filmed in a while, like with the makeup on and the whole setup, and I'm hoping that this microphone is a lot better. If you want to subscribe, we have an awesome time here, and if you could like this video, that would really help out my channel. So time for the mid-year book freakout tag. Number 1 is best book you've read so far this year. As per a booktuber and a book lover, I cannot just name one, so I have screenshotted a bunch of my favorite books this year. Okay, absolute favorite book this year is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I'm still amazed with that book. That book was insanely good and emotional. I did not cry though, because I am a robot. Next we have the third book in the Knock 'Em Out series by Lucy Score. Obsessed with that Enemies to Lovers book. Just wow. Then we have Adorkable by Cookie O'Gorman. This is a cute YA. Kind of reminds me of like Casey West, just little romance. Loved that. Then we have By the Book by Jasmine Guillory. This is a series kind of thing that follows like different Disney stories. Like I know there's a Tangled one and there's a Cinderella one, and this is the Beauty and the Beast one. And that was just amazing. Next we have Never Yours by Emily Wimberly and Austin Siegmund Broca. They're actually married, and it was so cute to see them writing together, and it has like this like Shakespeare-esque like quotes and stuff, and it was just such a fun little romance, YA romance. Teardrop by Lauren Kate, obsessed, YA paranormal. The Bells by Danielle Clayton, so good. That story was just eye-opening. So good. It's a YA fantasy / dystopian, I'd say. Switched by Amanda Hawking. Supernatural YA. It was just so fun. I just had such a great time. Okay, number 2 is the best sequel I've read so far. It's a cross between The Kissing Booth, Book 2 by Beth Reekles, and Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score in the Knock 'Em Out series. Super different. Kissing Booth is YA and Things We Hide from the Light is adult, but they were just both so amazing, and I really, really enjoyed them, and they just made me want to continue with the series. I don't know if Kissing Booth has more than 2 books. I'll have to look into that. Okay, question 3 is a new release you haven't read but want to. And number 4 is most anticipated release for the second half of the year. I don't really read new releases unless book 3 of Fourth Wing is going to come out in November. Then I guess that would be the one, but I don't really read like new releases. They're just like overpriced, and I'd rather get them like way cheaper. Number 5, biggest disappointment. Easily, I'm sure I did a vlog, I'm sure I did a video on this, but It's All Your Fault by Paul Rudnick. This was supposed to be a fun, funny book, and it wasn't funny at all. Plus there was cancer. And I just was like, yeah, no. I don't recommend anyone to read that, and I don't recommend any teenagers to read that because it was such a bad influence. Number 7 is favorite new authors. So I have a few. I have Colleen Hoover, which I've read Verity and It Ends With Us, and this month I'm reading It Starts With Us. Then I have Lucy Score, who's the Knock 'Em Out series author. Love her writing, love her stories. I want to read more. Amanda Hawking, which I read Switched and I just became obsessed. And I just felt like the world was so immersive. And Shannon Hale, I read Goose Girl, which was so good. And I've only read Shannon Hale's, like, her Disney, like, middle grades. So it was so cool to read, like, a full book, like a novel. And she was awesome. Number 8 is Newest Fictional Crush. Number 9 is Newest Favorite Character. I don't really have a new fictional crush. I have been reading Stefan's Diaries. I guess he could be a crush of mine, or Damon, but that's not new. Newest fictional character. I don't know. I read book 5 of Lux by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I just love that Katie character. She's a book blogger and a book nerd, and I do love her. So I guess she's new-ish. It's only book 5, so I've read all the other ones. But number 10, a book that made me cry. I don't really cry at books. 11, a book that made you happy. All the 5 stars that I just named, because those all made me super happy. Well, It Ends With Us, I guess, was not happy. But Kissing Booth, The Hollow, Switched, just all those fun books. Number 12, what favorite book to film adaptation that you've read this year? Favorite book to film adaptation that you've watched this year? The Kissing Booth 2 was super good, and I really, really loved it. You know, it was not a good movie. Descendants, Red. And I read all those books, and I love the other 3 movies, and this one was just not good. Just not good at all, man. Just not good. Number 13 is a favorite video I have filmed. Maybe installing my little library, because that was just such a fun time, and I still need to do some content with that, filling in books and stuff. Number 14 is most beautiful book you have bought this year or given to you. Well, that was a Farkle moment. This is the problem with having a pole in your back. You can't bend over. I picked this up at a little used bookstore a few months ago, and I just think it's so pretty. It's shimmery and metallic. It's purple. Like, I think this is probably one of the beautiful books I've bought. Yeah. Books you want to read before the end of the year. I've been doing pretty good with my 24 books in 2024. But I did take a picture, and I'll pop it up here. I still need to read Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire, Burned, which is by Sarah Shepard, So Not Meant to Be by Megan Quinn. That is book 2 in the Not Meant to Be series, I think it's called. A Daughter of the Troll by Mackenzie Catron. Geekrella, which I should read in October. Nefert's Curse by PC Cass and Kristen's Cass. Vampire Academy book 1. I haven't read that yet, but that is by Rochelle Mead. Yeah, Rochelle Mead. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I don't know if I'm going to get to that one yet. And Throne of Glass, which I don't think I'm going to read this year because I'm still in the middle of reading Akutar. So I have 9 books to read. So yeah, that is the mid-year freakout tag. It's a little late, but better late than never. And if you want to leave below, if you've done this tag, I would love to check it out. I love supporting other book girlies out there. And if you want to leave a freak out, like, emoji, that'd be hilarious. And we can all look at those. Cool. Alright. You can find magic wherever you look. Sit back and relax. All and use a book. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye!